My great-great-grandparents started this operation. It was back in 1864, like they're in that area, and they've added to it over the years. So I'm fourth generation here. 249 acres on this operation, and my mom's across the road is another 90. So I work full-time off the farm also as I guess you'd call it an area flock supervisor for Far Best Farms. I had been on the membership committee for several years. I think it was 2015, 16, somewhere in there. We went to our first IBCA convention, and about 2 years after that, I got on the membership committee, and then this past year, I got nominated to be on the Cattlemen's Beef Board, and which I ended up getting the nomination for that. So I served as CBB Director for Indiana. What I like about IBCA is you see people from around the state. To me, is if you go, whether it's from north central Indiana or northeast Indiana, wherever, we're all fighting the same thing. It's really not a whole lot different. And there's a lot of educational opportunities with IBCA. I've always wanted to have a cow-calf operation. Working on some plans to expand. I enjoy the cattle.
We're always coming up with something different all the time because we learn what works and what doesn't. What works for us doesn't always work for someone else. It just depends on how your operation's laid out, how many animals you have, what your goals are. But, for the most part, everybody in the industry is working towards the same goal.
We've got a really good story to tell, and I know that's been discussion with like Beef Board and all that. It's just getting the story out there. It's amazing how many people are interested in what's going on in the industry. Not just producers, but a lot of consumer people.
What we need to do is to get more people interested in wanting to raise animals, because the average cattle farm is what, 35?
About 30 head here in the state, 25 to 30.
And it's just those few farms are what are keeping things going, that are producing the animals that are going to some of the feed plots. And it's just going to be interesting to me to see how many are still existing in the next 10, 20 years. How many are going to still keep going, because it is a lot of work.
Just trying to get younger people to come to meetings and just get them to get more youth involved, like in convention, that kind of stuff. Just see that there's more to it than just, there's other opportunities besides just raising cattle with the IBCA and the industry. She enjoys doing this, so.
You can't just do it because you're gonna, make all this money or get awards, or you can't do it for that kind of stuff. You have to do it because it's what you want to do, and you have to really get people interested, and they've got to learn to love it a little bit.